Welcome to The Radar Show.
Welcome everybody to the second episode of The Radar Show. Tonight, just like the first episode, we are discovering future headliners, unknown producers, unreleased music. They're all throwing their songs into this gauntlet, and chat is going to decide if it's gas or trash. I score every song out of 30 points in 3 categories: the drop, the identity, and the mixdown. That's 30 points in total, and the top scores are going to climb the headliners board. The low scores, well, they might get knocked off the headliners board, go back to the DAW, and just keep improving, keep producing, and keep submitting for the next episode, because we want to see that improvement. We want to see that, maybe your song didn't make it or got cut, but the next week you come back with a banger. And we are here to help, so if a track needs that help, we're opening up the surgery table, and we're going to figure out how to fix it and give you some tips. So, as I explained, let me go over to the radar desk and explain a little bit more. So we are going to get up to 10 tracks. They're going to battle it out on the headliners board each week on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Central Time. And after the month, we are going to put a whole collaboration on who made the top 10. And we'll shout you out, give you that promotion, and give you that badge of honor that you made it onto the headliners board. But after that month, we're going to wipe the board clean and we're going to redo it. So every month we'll have a new top 10, but you can always submit every month, and maybe you'll keep being number 1, number 2, and you're always going to be on the headliners board. So please keep producing, keep submitting, and this is just going to be a fun show for everybody to show the EDM underground scene what producers are made of. With that being said, let's get to our very first song, and I believe, let's see, it's going to be Ticket. The song is called Depth, it's Dubstep Riddim, and let's listen to it and grade this song. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, hell yeah. The drop was pretty good. I don't know about the identity, but let me look in here. Okay, yeah, no, everything looks good. Let's take it over to the surgery table real quick. Alright, so we are here, and the sidechaining looks pretty good on the kick and the sub, but I wanted to check. Let's see. So yeah, it does seem a little quiet. We definitely need to master that and bring it way up to kind of the standard now is loudness. Everyone wants that loud bass. So let's see what I would do. I mean, what I would do is I already have like a master chain kind of here. So with the master chain, getting a little louder. But we could also bump up this in gain on the clipper. Okay. The sub's a little distorting. Okay. And then we can also bump this up on the soft clipper. Okay, so that's kind of where I would want it, like -4 on the big hits. I mean, it could even be louder than this. The sub is very distorted, which I kind of like in this song. In the first episode, the sub was distorted. I'm gonna stop it. The first episode, we had a track and I pushed it up, and the sub just really distorted. But if you just EQ'd it a little bit, kept pushing it, it sounded really good. But this one, I actually kind of liked the sub distorted. It really gave it a good effect. So yeah, I would just say, Ticket, you can get this plugin, the KHS Clipper, and really boost the in gain. You keep the out gain at like right below -0.0, so it doesn't go over, that threshold. And then, Fruity Soft Clipper, I don't know if you use Ableton or FL, but that's what I would do to really just bring this up. It just needs to be a lot louder. It needs to be mastered and pushed up, and it's going to sound perfect. Let's go to the grading of the radar desk. So we are here. Let's see, everybody. What do we want to give this? I think the drop was pretty good. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Identity, I didn't really feel a theme, really. It kind of just was a song. So I might put 5 on the identity. And then the mix, I definitely needs to be pushed up. Yeah, I mean, some of the things are sitting correctly, but just definitely needs to be mastered. So I'm going to also put, I don't know, guys. Should I put a 5 or a 6? I'm thinking for the mix, I'll put a 5. Unfortunately, I'm thinking 655 for the grade. So let's submit that and see his total score. But there we go. It's going to be a 655 for a total of 16 points. That's going to sit him right at rank 6 in the headliners board. So let's do that right now and place him in rank 6. So is going to be Ticket with a 16. Boom. There's the new headliners board. Let's move on to the next song. So we got HouseFire, My Mind. It's dubstep Riddim. Again, I love the dubstep and the Riddim. And we are going to grade this song. So let's jump into it and listen in 3, 2, 1.
It only hurts me when you play with my mind. Don't even see that you've been crossing the line. So far so good as long as you think it's fine. You crossing the line. Would've been wide though. Should've looked back with the sound on. I'm no psycho. I got a whole heart and I try to fight. Try to fight the It only hurts me when you play with my mind. It only hurts me when you play with my mind. It only hurts when you're saying things I know you don't mean. And I can make something work if you ain't working with me. I can't believe you would believe your own was not made, please. It only hurts me when you play with my mind. With my mind.
This is HouseFire.
Awesome, HouseFire. Awesome. Wow, I really like the drop energy there. Like, it really, yeah, just had that hype factor on it. So that was awesome. Okay, so let's get to the grading. What do you guys think we should grade this? So I'm going to put a 6 on it. Could use some variation. It was kind of a lot of the same noise. And maybe some arrangement of the drop could be a little bit better. I don't know how long the song is, but it did seem like it was kind of long. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of long because there's like a full intro and then the house part, which I kind of thought was the drop, but then it wasn't. So definitely some arrangement issues there, just to give the listener kind of a breakaway from that and then a build up into the drop, so you know it's the drop, and maybe some spots to really transition from the intro into the house part, kind of like the verse. So definitely could use some structure right there. So I'm gonna give it a 6. It's a 6 on the drop. The identity, pretty good. The vocals were awesome. I really liked how the vocals were mixed. Had some good delay on each side. Oh, hit my mic. Had a good delay on each side. I don't know, but see, there wasn't a lot of theme. It kind of worked together, so maybe I'm gonna say kind of a 5. Like 5 is, you know, middle of the road. It's not good, it's not bad, but it's just kind of another song. It doesn't really stand out, so I'm gonna put a 5. And then lastly is the mix. Let's look real quick on the drop. -5, -6. Pretty good. It could be a little louder than that. Let's look at this real quick. No, yeah, I mean, actually, it looks really good. Looks really good on the spectral analyzer there. And I think maybe some things could be compressed together more. I don't know. I would have to really see, like, you know, how he mixed everything down. But it just seems like there's some empty space within the full drop. So maybe filling out those frequencies would be better. And then maybe compressing some things together to really like fill it out and you know, just make it a loud wall of a loud wall of sound. So the mix, I think I'm gonna give it a 6. So that's a 656 for HouseFire. Boom, with a total of 17 points. That beats Ticket by 1 point, so he's going to become the new rank 6 slot. Ticket is going to get dropped down, and Sessions is going to get dropped down. So dang, HouseFire took a good spot. So we are going to put that in right now. I believe this is how you spell it, with rank, with a points of 17. HouseFire with 17 in rank 6. And next up is going to be Nemesis. The track ID is ID Sheesh SH33SH. It's going to be DDD experimental. So hell yeah, that's going to be awesome. Thank you for submitting. So let's get to it. In 3, 2, 1. This is Nemesis with Sheesh. I'm going to cut it a little short. I don't know how long that song is, but it does seem very, very long. I do understand, you know, the experimental stuff can go a little longer. It's kind of flowy. But You still want some arrangement in that. I mean, you have some arrangement, but it just seemed a little too long, in my opinion. So let's get to the grading on this. What do you guys think? No one put any exclamation point gas or trash, so you know it's pretty down the road, pretty in the middle. So let's do the grading here. The drop. There's a lot of drops there. I did hear, you know, some cool sound design, but it really, unfortunately, you know, I'm supposed to be ruthless in this stuff, and it's really hard. I just want to give everyone a good score. But let's see. I'm gonna say the drop was a 5. It was, like I said, right down the middle. Not really, you know, not bad at all. So I'm gonna give the drop a 5. The identity. It kind of had an identity, honestly. It had like the spooky sounds. It almost sounded to me, I don't know, like UFOs, like just crazy things in the air. So I'm gonna give it a 6 on the identity. It really just had everything tied together under kind of some kind of spookiness. I don't know what it is, but it was good. And the mix, let's see. I feel like, you know, let's take this into the surgery table. Hello, okay. So I feel like there's a lot of things that could be improved on this. Let's look at the drop here. Okay, you know what? You actually have pretty good side chaining. It really depends on the drums. But I think, yeah, the side chain looks pretty good. Maybe it could be a little spaced a little more just because you have that like sub underneath everything and you don't want it to clash with the kick. But let's see the loudness meter. Let's do the loudness test here. Yeah, okay. So it's really quiet. So let's try to boost that up. So let's see, let's boost it up. I'm getting a little louder, but okay, let's, oh, Maximus. There we go, there we go. It's very loud now. Okay, so when you get this loud, sometimes the sub is going to distort, and that just means your sub is too loud. Oh, do you hear that spookiness? Okay, super spooky. Now let's go here. Okay, so if you see on the spectral analyzer, the sub is, yeah, really loud, and everything's way down here. So I would say turn the sub down so you could really boost it up. As I was saying, the sub's really loud, and when you start pushing things, it's really going to distort the sub. So what I would do is let's put a EQ here and turn this down. Let's look at the let's look at the analyzer here. Okay, the sub is turned way down to kind of fit, and then let's boost the crap out of this. Maximus. Let's do that. Okay. Now we are hitting -5. So you kind of want the sub and the highs to really match. Kind of to be at the same area. Because it just gives the listener kind of an even, you know, just like an even thing to really listen to. Because if the sub's overpowering it, it just can really muddy up the mix. So the mix, it really needs a lot. I could hear, like, the main thing you want to do is gain stage everything at the beginning. And so I'm hearing some things way too loud. You really want, like, your kick and snare to be almost the loudest thing. And then after that, you can go in and EQ some things. I'm hearing a lot of clashing frequencies, so you definitely need an EQ. The loudness of it needs to be way boosted, and maybe some things need to be more compressed or glued together. So let's go back to the radar desk. All right, so we're on that grade again, and my message went away. So I think, yeah, the drop was a 5. The identity was a 6, And the mix, I think I'm gonna give it a 4. It's a little under par. It's just how it is. There's a lot of things that really need to be worked on this track. But like I said, we really want you to improve. You know, ask me any tips, anything you need to know. Put it in the comments, and we will, help you with that. You can also watch a lot of YouTube videos, and then come back with a banger song. So I really want to see that improvement from you. So with this final grade, this is going to be a 5.64 for a total of 15 points. That's going to be right in the rank 8, the 8th slot. So let's put that in. We're going to go rank, and that is going to be with a 15. Boom. That is our headliners board set up. It's going to be Sentient.exe. He's the king of the throne. I wonder who can dethrone him. We're going to need some fire mixes coming soon. Right under that, actually tied, is Polar Bear with 24 points. VTAC, 22 points. And tied X Valor, I just couldn't fit it all, with 21 points in rank 4. Love Particle, 18. HouseFire, 17. Ticket, 16. Nemesis with 15. Sessions with 9. So we're gonna see probably episode 3, next episode, someone's gonna get kicked off the headliners board. And it's gonna be great because, well, it's not gonna be great for them, but it's gonna be great for us because when someone gets kicked off, I can finally do this. This is just a test, but when they get kicked off, we're gonna knock them out.
Player eliminated.
There we go. So when that happens, you're gonna knock someone off the headliners board and claim their spot. But I just want to thank all of the people that submitted today. I think that's gonna be it, unless someone submits last second. It looks like all the submissions are in for today. So like I said, next time is gonna be a really great time because we're really gonna see the competition come, and it's gonna be so fun. But thanks so much for, entering in this gauntlet. That's going to be the official episode 2 of the Radar. And I'm so excited to continue this journey with you guys. But as always, keep producing, keep improving, keep submitting. Because next week we're going to do it all over again. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. Same place, new tracks, new producers, new victims. Hopefully all the future headliners are going to hit that board. But this has been episode 2 of the Radar Show. Now go open your DAWs and let's go. Peace, guys.